It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer.
That's it. I can't take it anymore. I am fed up with my life. Prison would be a whole lot better than the life I have now. My so-called parents, who are supposed to encourage me, they think nothing of me. They kicked me out 2 years ago, after what happened. My house, the shed in the backyard. Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not so bad. No heat, no water. My dirt bed. Oh, and let's not forget the rats and the spiders that keep me company. It's great, wonderful even. The only reason I live there is when my parents are out I can watch the house. When they're gone, I can finally eat, shower and get a change of clothes. You know what? I don't even think they know I'm in the shed. I would have stayed with my friends and especially my girlfriend. If they were still here. I had a circle of about 12 or 13 friends, including my girlfriend. Everyone was friends with everyone. Then came that night, about 2.5 years ago. We all planned a camping trip. We planned it for the weekend before our senior year started. A week before we are supposed to leave, my mom gets a call. My grandmother passed away the night before. She was only 72. My mom got off the phone crying. The funeral, ironically enough, was the Saturday of my camping trip. I had to tell my friends I couldn't go. I would have gone if my mom hadn't forced me to go. I like my grandmother and all, but I wanted to go on that camping trip. So the week went by and I left to go to Oklahoma on Friday, and at the same time my friends including my girlfriend left on the camping trip without me. Before they left, my girlfriend told me that she is going to bring a video camera to record the trip so that on Sunday when they get back we all can see it together. Saturday came and gone. Pretty much a normal funeral. Everyone cried when we put her coffin in the ground. We left to catch a flight back here later that day. We got back home Sunday morning. A few hours later, my girlfriend called, saying they were on their way home, and they'd be back around 9 o'clock that night. Around 9 o'clock I left to go to my girlfriend's house to surprise her when she gets home. At 9:25 I was wondering what happened to them. Suddenly, a knock on the door. I went to answer it, and when I opened the door, it was a police officer. He told me that a van, matching the van that my friends took for their camping trip, was found wrapped around a tree about 10 miles out of town. He said there were no survivors. He then gave me the belongings that were found and that could be taken out of the van. One of those items, the video camera. The police officer said that a woman with red hair had that in her hand with the lens facing her. That was my girlfriend. He was amazed that the video didn't break. When the officer left, I sat on the couch and put the video in. I laughed at all the stuff my goofy friends did. The video was dated so I could keep track of what time the video occurred. The date changed to Sunday, at 8:30. About an hour ago, my girlfriend was filming everyone, telling them to say one last thing before they turn off the camera. One by one everyone said something. Now the only ones left were herself and the driver, Brian. When he was finished he made a Superman pose, taking both hands off the wheel to do it. From the back of the van someone screamed, "Watch out!" Brian quickly recovered from hitting the truck on the other side of the road. However, it wasn't good enough. The van swerved off the road, did a complete flip and somersaulted down a steep hill. Then, it hit a tree and the car wrapped around it. The video camera, still rolling, was now pinned on a shot of my girlfriend. She was all bloody and cut up. With every last ounce of energy she had left she blew me a kiss, and died. The camera stayed in that position until the battery died a few minutes later. I turned off the tape and just bawled my eyes out. My girlfriend's parents came home an hour later and I told them the whole story. Then it came to me. This was all my fault. If I would have gone on that trip, my girlfriend wouldn't have brought the video camera. If she didn't bring the video camera, she wouldn't have distracted Brian. And if Brian wasn't distracted, he would have seen the truck and never would have gone off the road and hit that tree. They would all still be alive if it wasn't for me. That happened 2.5 years ago. It's horrible having to go to 2 funerals in the same month. The second one was the hardest on me. That's why my parents kicked me out. I went over the deep end after the funeral. My life ended that day. I never went to school. What was the point? I tried going the first day but I left halfway through. I couldn't do it. There's nothing left for me. Nothing. I know what I have to do. I plan to do it on the anniversary of their death, but I can't wait. I can't keep living without them. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.